How would this look if it were easy? I jokingly say that I'm an overachieving lazy person. I'm not lazy, obviously, but I do enjoy doing absolutely nothing. I live in the extremes. I do a lot of work, and I do a lot of nothing. I also try to find the most effective way to do anything. Figuring out my content moving forward, my business, pretty much everything that I do. I meditated on this question, how would this look if it were easy? I got it from Tim Ferris, one of his books, 4-Hour Workweek or the Titans book. I don't know which one of them. But he asks this question for a lot of his businesses and himself all the time. We tend to overthink and overcomplicate things. For my business, I'm currently asking myself, what's the most amount of money I can make for the least amount of work? That may sound lazy or like you want to punch me in the face, but really, it's a really intelligent question. A lot of business owners and people do this. Bill Gates said the thing that he gives the work to the most laziest person because he'll find the most effective way to do it. So what the question actually does is help you figure out what's the highest value thing you can do for the world that comes pretty naturally to you. You can charge a lot for its perceived value, but you can do it pretty easily, maybe quickly. And for business owners, this is your higher ticket items. What's the highest? So instead of needing 1,000 or maybe 100 clients a year or a month, you may only need 3 or 5 or 10 if you live like a monk. It's crazy, but only if you've never done it. Just ask any fairly big content creator how much they get for a sponsored post. I'll give you a hint, it's a lot. Like yearly salary for one sponsored post, it's a lot. Or what's a byproduct of what you're doing already? Ever heard of the wood manufacturing company that they figured out that they could sell the sawdust of their wood factory? They had sawdust everywhere, and they put it together and sold it and made another $1 million business without doing any extra work. It's real. What's the byproduct of what you're doing? Just raise your standards and try to start thinking like an overachieving, lazy person. Maybe it'll help. My name's Dan Kathman. This is Talks.